We are back here. Now we see the full lineup of our Nini machine. We have the version without PID with the two pressure gauge, one for the pump and one for the boiler. Okay, so it will tell you the pressure of the boiler that is around 1.2 bar and you cannot change it. And the pressure of the pump that is the gauge that go from 0 to 16 bar, and you can adjust the pressure with the screw. When you put the blind filter, you activate the brewing. By the screw, you regulate and you see the difference of the pressure. You see the setting of the extraction pressure. So this is the first technical, let's say, suggestion we can give you. You have less or plus, everything is described in the instruction manual, but by acting on plus or less, you can regulate the extraction pressure.
Yeah, and exactly, and this you do one time and that's it.
This you do one time and that's it, unless you like to play with the pressure according to the quality of coffee. This you have the two button because it's the volumetric version of the machine. Here the programming is you keep pressed the right button for a few seconds, the machine, the light start to blink. When they start to blink, you can program the two doses. So you push, when the dose is enough, you push again and you set the quantity of coffee. It's very important to set the dose of quantity of coffee with 10 for single dose or 20 grams for double dose already properly setted. Otherwise, if you change the grinding setting of the quantity of coffee into the filter holder, the quantity of your cup will be different. Okay, so remember, 10 grams for single dose, 20 grams for double dose, already setted, and after you keep it pressed and you regulate the volume of coffee that you have into the cup. This version is the push button version, so just on off, you regulate the quantity of coffee by switching on and switching off the brewing manually.
Yes, and here we see a little bit modified brew unit.
Exactly, you see the difference, the PID version, so only one gauge with only pump pressure, the small screen of the PID, and the group with the bolt that you can remove and install the flow control. Now we will switch on one of these machines and after we will install the flow control. So, final version, volumetric version with PID. Okay, now we switch on the machine. We see the software version of the machine. Okay. In this case, the PID is on, but by pressing on the plus button, you can switch it off. Usually when you receive it from the company, it's off, and you have to switch it on. Okay? By pushing on the plus button, you can switch it on, and you will see the temperature. In this case, we have preheated the machine. This machine from 0 to 30 Celsius degree will not show any temperature. Will start to show the temperature when it reaches 30 degree. The other feature we have is by pressing the minus, you go in programming and you can increase or decrease the temperature, and when you have, let's say, set the temperature, you see this small dot. This small dot tell that the heating element is working and is heating up.
Yeah.
So as we have set almost 90 degrees, normally that the dot is on and the temperature is rising. If I press twice this button, I can choose if I want to have the temperature in Celsius or in Fahrenheit. In this case, we are in Europe and we use Celsius degree.
Yeah, exactly. So how fast is the heating up?
The heating up of the machine, let's say the boiler is heated in almost 8 minutes, and if you do a good flush after 10 minutes, the machine is ready to brew, because you have two heating elements inside the group that it's already hot.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
heat
wow.
up the group very fast. So this machine is one of the fastest espresso coffee machine to be ready if you consider coffee machine with the boiler, so without the thermoblock. And we believe this is really an advantage. The mass of brass that you have to heat is less compared to some different group, and this is why it's so fast to heat up.
Yeah.
Now we will see how to install the flow control on the cold group without burning our hand.
Yeah,
This
that's important.
is an operation to perform always with the group cold. And as I told you, we have to unscrew the upper bolt, remove this screw and put the gauge.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Marcus. Okay, here we have our flow control kit, where we normally give a pressure gauge to be installed,
And
two
the gasket,
gaskets
of course.
to avoid to lose water from the group, and okay, we start to open
Very nice.
Okay, after we remove the upper bolt that have also a gasket. It's very important to have those gaskets to avoid loss of water, because inside the group we have a pressure.
Exactly, and that's a Teflon gasket, so don't lose it.
Exactly. In any case, with the flow control kit, we have one filter, one jet that, as I told you before, is used to reduce and increase the pressure, so to close this hole and reduce and increase the pressure by turning. Okay. In the group, normally there is no jet, because we already have a jet behind the solenoid valve. It's not like the E61 machine. We do not have any thermosyphonic, but we have to put this specific jet to work with the flow control.
Yeah, and so that's really good when you have a little bit of tools.
Yes.
Then your handling is much more easy.
Okay.
Cool.
Do not tighten
Not
a
too
lot,
much.
not too much. Now we have our jet inside the group. We take the tap with the lever, and we have to pay attention to have installed the gasket, the Teflon gasket.
If it's not installed or not tightened properly, then you will see it when the machine is heated up that water flows
Then some
out.
drop of water, you just have to
Yeah.
tighten a little bit more. Even here you do not have to tighten very strong, because the Teflon gasket normally hold the pressure. As you can see, this is the regulation of the flow. Okay? Like this is closed, like this it's totally open. After that, in this case, we supply standard a manometer. We have two gaskets, because if we want to put the manometer, we can screw it by hand. If you want to have the snake in the right position, with two gaskets, we have more, let's say, tolerance, because the two gaskets make more space, and you can screw it better and find the right position better.
Super nice.
In this case, it's everything online. So this is how to install the flow control. It's very, very easy and simple. What you need, it's only the 7mm tool to put the bolt inside the group, and the normal clamp to unscrew the big bolt.
And
we give the Allen key. It's included in our kit. You can use it for this screw, and you can use also to remove the side panel. It's the same screw set.
Super.
Okay, I forgot to put the filter.
Yeah, so now I just wanted to ask, but this is no problem
As I told you, it's very easy.
yeah, and now we see what is missing, the missing piece, of course, and what happens if you forget it.
Just
Yeah,
put the filter
okay.
over the jet. Okay, now where is screw? So my mistake was easily corrected in few seconds.
Super. So you see, all no problem. There is no big risk for damage. So
Yeah, the important thing is keep the machine cold. Otherwise, you burn your hand and the work
yeah.
is not.
He is already super hot. My goodness. Wow.
Here it's already super hot, 91 Celsius degree. The dot is blinking. It means you reach the set point. The blinking is the heating element switching on and off to keep the temperature accuracy that you have presetted. Okay, now our machine is ready, but we will make a demonstration with a very interesting tools now. That is a digital pressure sensor that we can connect to any device. You can connect to Apple device, Android device. There is a free app to download from internet.
Super cool.
So I think now setting is done. We will start with the new pressure sensor, showing you how to, let's say, create your extraction graphic with the digital pressure sensor.
Very nice. Okay, a dopo, Luca. Yeah, super cool.